Yesterday, I posted a tweet and a video that seems to have pissed a lot of people off. And this is the tweet. This is what I said. I said that leftists are not on our team. And for those of you guys who don't know me, my name's Z. I'm a Democratic operative from rural Nevada, and I want to talk about why I still think this. So first things first is that I think a lot of people have a misconception about the word leftist and what I mean when I say leftist. When I say leftist, I'm not referring to the far left people in the party that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm referring to the people that are anti-electoral. People like Cenk Uygur that literally spread disinformation to their viewers when they say things like Democrats and Republicans are economically the same. Leftists don't vote. Leftists tell people that voting is actually working within a system that's against them. I was not referring to Bernie Sanders and AOC supporters. You're looking at one of Bernie's strongest supporters for over a decade. I believe that battling it out in the primaries is the way that we make our party stronger and better. I think that we should have fair and open primaries, and I will be the first to admit that I don't think that the Democratic Party always does that. To be living under a Trump presidency and then be spreading that disinformation and telling people to not show up and participate in elections, to not explain to people how deeply important it is that we get out and register voters, especially when we just saw last week that the Republicans are 15 years in front of us with voter registration, if not more. That is incomprehensible and morally irresponsible. So yeah, as a political operative, it's literally my job to grow the tent. That's what we need to do. Because when we consistently kick people out of the tent because they don't agree with us 100%, we end up with people like Donald Trump in office. And at a time in history where we're dealing with something this drastically important, to want to take people down on your team because you don't agree with them 100% on every issue, to me, just screams self-importance at a whole other level. I support all other Democrats doing the work. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if you're out there registering voters or you're out there knocking doors or you're just simply on social media clapping back against MAGA Republicans. All of it is good work that needs to be done, and I'm going to support you doing that work 100%. And it gives me a weird feeling when I find people in our own community that don't do that. I question why they're not doing that. Is it because they don't think that we're in a dire situation right now? I talked about this on Charlie Sykes' podcast today, which I think is getting released tomorrow, and I really encourage everybody to go listen to it. If you want to support this work that we're doing, please go to our website, unfuckamericatour.com, sign up to volunteer, sign up to donate, and as always, my DMs are open if you have any questions.